If you aren't interested in voting, then don't whinge about the outcome. This was the message former councillor and Fish Divine co-owner Kevin Collins had for disengaged voters who fail to vote in today's important election, which will shape the region's direction for the next 3 years. If you don't participate, then you can't complain, he said. It's a shame that people who are disengaged are often our most noisy, and yet they don't bother voting. Quote, Mr. Collins voted at the Cannonvale booth early this morning to beat the rush and enjoy the atmosphere, which only comes on an election day. I find election day is a fun day. All the locals are here and all the banter between the booth workers is a bit of fun, he said. I always enjoyed the process, if not always the outcome. I like that it's back to compulsory preferential voting because it means every vote counts. It is a great return to democracy. Quote, however, not everyone shared Mr. Collins' enthusiasm. Cannonvale voter Richard Wheeler said he wasn't entirely convinced that the person he voted for would do what they said they would do. Truthfully, I had to ask my other half what we were even voting for, he said. Eddie Wooden was another early voter who said he was disillusioned with what the candidates had to offer. When asked if he would opt for a minor party, Mr. Wooden pointed to the Pauline Hanson's One Nation and KAP's Jenny Whitney signs and offered a scathing assessment. You wouldn't put that fruitcake, Pauline Hanson, in there, and Jenny Whitney already had a go and blew it. You sort of vote for the least hated of the bad lot, he said. Mr. Wooden said he didn't understand why any party would agree to allow Adani access to taxpayer funds for a rail line to the Galilee Basin. Why anyone would want to throw money at Adani is beyond me. If they're such a great company, they should be able to come up with the finances to produce what they need to produce, he said. James Gavin said he felt like none of the candidates had anything to offer someone in his situation.